Podcast at 92.1 The Wolf. And hello, everybody. We're live from the great New York State Fair. What an afternoon. It is, what day is it? It's a Wednesday, right?
It's
Wednesday.
Day 8.
Day 8.
Day 8.
It's damn Bosco. And not
and
only
it's hump day.
and it's hump day. Yeah, it is. And but we still have a few days to go. The fair wraps up on Labor Day. But the reason not only Danny and I go way back as friends, and we've seen each other grow up, but the number of years that you've been here at the New York State Fair. You are Bosco's at the fair is the staple of the fair.
It's a Syracuse tradition, Skip.
Yeah, how long?
Over 40 years.
No, you know what?
Loving every year of it.
Are you really?
Loving every year of it.
That's that smile. So, I mean, but you just don't do the fair. Correct me if I'm wrong, Danny, but all the other events that go on here too, right?
We're have a contract to do all the horse shows at the fair. In the wintertime, they move us over to the horticulture building. We do the ski sales, all the RV sales, boat sales,
everything.
So we're busy pretty much.
Yeah. Now, where exactly is somebody's coming in that has not been here before? And I highly recommend, if you're listening to this later on, that you check out Bosco's if you're looking for a place to eat. Where are you?
Well, we always like to say Restaurant Row. Everybody kind of knows where Restaurant Row is. Yep. If they don't know where it is, all you got to tell them is we are right in between the pigs and the horses. That's pretty much it. We never run out of pork barbecue.
Danny. But what have you seen change over the 40 years?
Oh my God, we've been through I don't know how many regimes here.
Yeah.
I love the changes that they've been doing. I know a lot of people don't. A lot of people do. I love the new changes they're doing. It's really helping out the fair. The look of the fair.
Mm-hmm.
It's bringing people different ends to the fair. With 2 concerts going on,
the 2 different stages. You and I both love music, so now we've got it.
Stages. It kind of brings people back and forth, and they're actually walking back and forth, which they're walking past Bosco's 90% of the time.
That's good. And you got the Wolf playing over there all the time.
And the Wolf playing, and yes, thank you for the hit the other morning.
Yeah, see, I knew it. That was my, I wonder if he's really listening.
I was.
I know. I love it. And we always talk about Bosco's. We love you. But so you're doing things a little bit different. Now you've got bands.
Oh, yeah. Yep, we got bands almost every night of the week. This Friday night, we have Dirt Road Ruckus.
Oh, cool.
And then Saturday, we have Rhythm Method.
Yeah, you know what he puts on the stage?
Who?
Dirt Road Ruckus.
No.
Well, it's a chicken, but he doesn't call it a chicken. Or would it be a rooster?
Didn't know that.
Would it be a...
Cock-a-doodle-doo?
Yeah, exactly. He calls it a cock.
Okay.
He puts
call it anything you want.
I guess we can do this on social media.
I guess I've missed it.
No, but you'll find out. Eric's a little bit nuts. Who else have you had over there? Fun. Yeah, a lot of fun.
Last night we had Mark Mackery. 13 Curves played over the weekend.
They rocked, right?
Oh my God, they were.
I saw pictures.
They really drew a great crowd. They had fun. There was people dancing everywhere. All right till 11 o'clock at night.
And there's obviously no admission. You just come in, sit down, get yourself a bite to eat, get a cold one. Got
a big giant 100-foot tent just full of people.
What kind of brews do you got?
Oh boy, well you got to have a lot of locals brews. They got to brew locally. So we got a lot of Budweiser products.
Mm-hmm.
Tell the truth, I don't drink, so I don't remember.
And I know, I hear you. You got to do you well.
Yeah, I'm kidding, but
I know. I felt a little
New York State brands.
Yeah, exactly. No, I don't drink either. So just all those days in the past, it was just a mistake.
This body wasn't made on salads.
Exactly. Do you get a chance to enjoy the fair besides working at the booth every day?
Not really. I enjoy it by having our friends and customers come by that we've seen over the years. That's what I enjoy, and my whole family enjoys it. Just seeing people every year. My father's 88 years old. He's on the register. He knows 90% of the people that are walking by from the years he's been on that register.
It's going to worry me someday when I walk by and I don't see Dad sitting there, because how many years have we been friends, and how many years have we done business with you and just hanging out as friends?
Many years.
Dad is always there. And
always there, and he's always on the register.
Yep.
If he takes the money, oh well, it stays in the family.
You gotta love that, though. How many restaurants are on Restaurant Row? Do you know?
Let's see.
So, who are you really? I mean, a lot of competition, but it is what it is, right?
If you go all the way down the road, the row is Top of my head, Twin Trees, PZOs,
yeah.
us,
Yeah.
Moran's,
Okay.
JJ's, West End.
Okay.
Alvaro's is down at the other
Love it,
end.
love it. Now you brought some items over here to the booth, and Vanna White over here, Carol Fargo. Let's see. Just open up one of those, and if you want to hand it to Dan, we can kind of show it off.
Yeah, this is our
This
is our claim to fame. This is our prime rib sandwich. We've been doing that for about 20 plus years.
Okay.
It's a really, really nice cut of prime rib, about 8 ounces, 9 ounces. Comes with onions, mushrooms. We can put cheddar cheese on this baby. You can do whatever you want.
Hold it up here a little bit. Look at that. Look at that in the camera. Wow.
Yeah.
Dude, I remember having one.
It is one of our biggest sellers we have out there. It's just phenomenal.
Carol's eating the potatoes, by the way.
And then our other tradition. Now, this tradition wasn't ours to begin with. This was Coleman's.
Really?
We actually moved into Coleman's booth in 40 years ago, and they did the potatoes O'Reilly. So we kept it as one of our essentials, and it's a great seller. They're not hot now because they'll walk over, but
yeah, but
our potatoes O'Reilly are a claim to fame. They're phenomenal.
A little vinegar and all that
on them, ketchup.
And what else do we have in there?
We brought our new item. I think it's down on the bottom, Carol.
Call her Vanna. Keep her smiling. Yep. Oh, there it is. So this is new at Bosco's at the fair this year.
New, yeah. The people that were right behind us they were here for 70 years is Baker's Chicken Coop, and everybody misses.
Yeah.
They left us, I think, 2 years ago, and we just missed them. They were like family with us. We always helped each other out during the fair, and they were kind enough to lend us their recipe for a chicken sandwich.
They let the secret out of the bag.
Well, they didn't give us the whole recipe, but
look at that.
So we're doing a grilled piece of chicken breast with the Baker's Chicken Coop seasoning.
Wow. Oh, yeah. In the jar.
I brought with us. We're actually selling this down at the stand. They gave us about 20 cases to sell for them. Nice. And I believe they're working on something to do something online, maybe to buy the Baker's Chicken Coop seasoning. So you can get this right at Bosco's.
How big of a jar is that? And how many chickens will that?
The recipe on the back says to use a third of this. So you got 6. Okay. 6, or I'm sorry, a third of it. On 1/3 of this, we'll do 10 chickens.
Holy cow.
It's really, really spicy. You mix it with like oil and vinegar.
Love spicy.
Cider vinegar.
Love spicy. And all this, go ahead.
The chicken breast sandwich this year has really been crazy.
And I know.
We didn't think how busy, how many products were going out. It's just,
we do miss Baker's, the Chicken Coop. We do miss that.
Great people.
Yeah, that's been next to you for.
So come on over and get a chicken sandwich or a prime rib.
Exactly, and take care of one of our own, Dan Bosco, right here. We've, like I said, we go way back.
Few years.
Remember that mixtape I made for you?
Yes,
do you still have?
I probably still do. I just think I find a cassette that'll work.
I know. You mean the tape hasn't come out?
Was it 8-track?
I remember that. This is the gosh honest truth. Is that way back in the day we used to hang together, and I made him a mixtape.
Yep.
And he just
it had the human beings on it. It had all my favorites. It had all my favorites.
Some crazy days.
It was fun.
Some crazy days. Now look at that. Our kids are running our lives. So it's pretty crazy.
And that's the way it should be.
It should be, absolutely. Dan Bosco, 40 plus years at the Great New York State Fair. What's that?
She was the jukebox.
Oh, the jukebox. Yeah, the jukebox on Geddes Street.
That was another thing with our stand. It always changed names. From 41 years ago, when we first opened it up, it was the Elbow Room.
Right.
My father owned the Elbow Room.
Yes.
And then he bought Walter White's, so it was the Elbow Room, Walter White's. Then the Elbow Room was sold and went from Walter White's to the Jukebox Music and Sports Bar.
I get it.
And then then from the Jukebox Music and Sports Bar, it went to straight to just Bosco's at the fair, a Syracuse tradition.
It is, and it rightfully so. It is Bosco's at the fair, and Danny, it's awesome, man. It's
great.
Good seeing
Thank
you.
So
and
much for having me again.
No, absolutely. And all this great food that you brought over. And if you're heading into the fair, you're watching this, we still got all the way till Monday. It's
like yep. Go through gate 4 and
gate 4.
Gate 4.
Yeah.
In between gate 4 and 3.
Let me ask you: do you take cards or cash?
We take both. Anything you want to give us.
Okay.
Except for chickens. We won't take chickens. Cards, cash is nice, but that's hard
Well,
to find.
bakers are
That's hard to
supplying
find these days. So we take cards. We do the Apple Pay. We'll do whatever.
So I went to
Take it
get
out.
lunch the other day. The reason I was asking was I only had a couple of bucks in my pocket. I used my card for just about everything. I
Your
went,
credit's good with me.
well, Danny, you're much too kind. But I went to get lunch, and it said cash only, and I'm like, okay. Yeah. A lot of so if you're coming to the fair, make sure you do bring cash because they'll send you to an ATM, and if they send you to an ATM,
We have an ATM right at our stand, so we're good. We have.
but I'm sure your fees are not what some of the others are.
We don't see them. We don't get the
Right,
money on that.
right,
We have
exactly.
An ATM
And,
right
and
there.
what people don't understand, those are all privately owned. They're not like
One company owns them all.
yeah. Well, there you go.
And the state
There you go.
contracted with them to get it. And
Yeah, bam, and there you have it.
it works out.
All right, Dan Bosco. Bosco's at the fair hanging out on Skip Happens and 92.1 The Wolf this afternoon as we are live right next to Chevy Court. Stop by and say hello. And Dan, it's so good to see you.
Good seeing you too.
Thanks for
Thank
coming
you so
by.
much. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. Good.